Chuck G almost ruined the entire Pow Vista economy irreparably. So he almost made it so that anyone who got any item would be wasting their time because he would have 1 billion of them. It's pretty dangerous to the entire well-being of our community.
Oh man!
But you know, he came forward with the information, and actually, when we were trying to decide, because he had already duplicated and made billions of items with this bug, we were trying to decide like what would be fair moving forward. You know, to have a just consequence for his actions, and so we just set the quantity of every item on his account to 1, and his exact response was, "You've crippled me worse than Germany post World War I." But it was good times. But the whole bug was that every time a pal would pick up a stackable item, they'd pick up 2 instead of 1.
So you could duplicate from 10 to 20.
Yeah, and then 20 to 40, 40 to 80, and then you can see how that goes. And if he has a stack of 1,000, and then that was only stackable items though. But then think about it. You can turn anything into a bank card and it becomes a stackable.
Oh my gosh! You could have 1 billion OG hoodies.
We were saved by another bug, which is that pals couldn't pick up bank cards. So.
Oh, okay. Really? So, they can't pick up bank cards.
This was a bug.
Dude, imagine drop parties post having pals being able to pick up items.
Yeah,
that's good that the noted items at least. But like, imagine you could just drop an item as long as it's not noted. A pal can pick it up faster than any player.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a big problem. It kind of ruins drop parties.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because
we've had that. Like every drop party we've had has been just a pal fest where pals are racing. Pals are racing for the items. What's up, Coping Lawyer? Good to see you, Oliver.
Dude, Coping Lawyer in the chat. Okay,
I wonder if J is J-A-Y-J.
J-A-Y-J. Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
The notorious player.
Which I'm making a video about Zen Loaded right now. Dude, I've spent so much time on this video because I have this new ability to record from any angle in Pow Vista. So I can make the coolest scenery shots.
Wow.
Like, I'll show you one.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. So you can make these, because you have... Oh, my goodness! Bro, you want to show chat?
Like, I can, like, fly around the Embermaw Cave, you know what I mean?
That is so sick,
I have a really sick one right here, dude. So I can fly around Pow Vista and do any angle I want. And so I'm doing this, like, cool, like, approaching shot, and you can see the guy skating in the background.
That is so cool. Are you gonna make a trailer? Are you gonna make a trailer for Pow Vista?
I need to make a better trailer. We don't have really a trailer. I mean, technically there's a trailer on Steam, but it's just.
But it's like dumb.
Yeah, I kind of want to make a trailer, but you know, when I had this super successful TikTok that went out, I discovered that if I can just keep people's attention, I can have a huge bang for my buck by making a cool video.
Yeah.
That explains things about the game, gets people interested, gets hundreds of people to sign up. So right now I'm making a video about Shinies, and Zen Loaded is kind of like the main character of the video because he's the first person to get a shiny. At least, well, I don't know if he's actually the first person to get a shiny.
Yeah.
But he's the first person who told everyone he had a shiny.
Zen Loaded.
Zen Loaded, aka Jay.
Yeah.
He got the shiny Embermaw, and he did it because he knew shinies were coming out. He stockpiled.
Whoa! So
eggs.
Wait, did you talk? I didn't realize. So I thought eggs before So I hatched literally before the update came out. The night before I hatched in inventory full.
You shouldn't have done
20, that. And I had no idea. This is why I want patch notes.
I'm sorry.
This is why I want to stay up to date with things. Because literally on one of my accounts, oh man. So yeah, I hatched 20 pals the night before, dude. And I'm like, I wake up the next day and I see, instead of you get the shiny once it drops, it's you get the shiny like
once it hatches.
Is the hatch in Pokemon? The it's all determined at the baby making period, not at the hatching period.
Hear me out on this. Shiny eggs, guaranteed shiny.
Well, that's very rare.
That's another.
How rare would that be? No, I like the idea of like the egg you don't know, because it reminds me of like IRL. Like well, I mean, technically
we can have a separate thing, so you could have separate ways to get shinies, like a prize for some crazy scenario. Or
it's a guaranteed
or like
shiny.
A super 1 in 100,000 drop is like just a straight up shiny egg.
Yeah.
Or something, you know what I mean? But anyways,
what I want to know is
wait, can I interrupt you real quick? Because I wanted to say something,
Go ahead.
guys. Right now, I have 2,000 POW bucks in my inventory. The first person to say the code word chicken and type it in game that's not Phil.
Because I'm like 5 seconds ahead.
The first person that's not Phil will get Okay.
Oh! Who was that? Who was that?
There you go.
Chuck G?
That was so quick. I didn't know you guys were going to be that quick. Okay.
There's no stream lag. There's no stream delay.
I gave up the... Yeah. I knew that. I noticed that the other day when I was eating my breakfast and I typed something to you and you're like already responding. And I'm like trying to order through the drive-thru and I'm like, sorry, bro. And then I had like a 20-second delay and I couldn't keep up. And I'm like, did he answer me? But now he's live responding and I'm like lagging behind.
Exactly, because you pressed pause. No, I felt that before.
You know the craziest thing happened to me on Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I go to I'm eating breakfast at the exact same time, and I go to look for Tanoshi, and he's just gone. There's a ghost. There's no one there.
Wait, what?
Were you live on Tuesday at 9 a.m.?
Oh, are you talking about you did it, and then I wasn't like on the camera, like I wasn't there?
Like your live stream wasn't going. I couldn't find it. I looked up Tanoshi.
Oh, cause dude, I was sleeping in or something, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I slept in today too. I streamed nothing today. Dude, my days are so shitty. It feels the same way when I sleep in for church. I feel the same thing, like, oh dude, I slept in late. Everyone like is disappointed in me, like I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
As Grandpa Yagi
it's all good, dude. It's all good. I just wanted you to know that you left that you were missed.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well it makes me happy that you know.
Yeah.
I am disappointing people out there.
No. Okay, guys. Let's go back because I interrupted you when you were about to say something.
I was going to say something about, is there any benefit? Is there going to be any benefit of you know in Pokemon where it says original, the OT, the original trainer, and it says your name?
That'd be cool.
Will there ever be a benefit to the person? I mean, even that would be a benefit in my opinion. Is the original trainer? They know you hatched it because right now I have. Let's say who is that guy who hatched?
I mean, Zenlo. Didn't Zenlo give you the shiny Emerald?
I have the shiny Emerald.
You're part of the story.
So in another one of these.
It's right there. Level 34.
On this account? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. So I have the shiny Emerald that you're talking about, but nobody knows that I didn't actually get it. So I'm taking all the credit of somebody who got lucky and got that insane drop.
Okay, like if I was just using a magic wand right now to create the game, I'd say add original trainer, add so that when you walk up to a pal, you can like pick it up and inspect it, or even just see a
pick
card.
It up and inspect it. That's so cute. Imagine picking up my little Emerald.
Well, imagine like you're trying to pal chop and someone's like picking up your pal and like interrupting it. And you have to like stop him by like taking back your pal. So
that's
almost
hilarious.
like
so you can kidnap other.
You're getting kidnapped. Your pal's getting kidnapped. So like the people who are just like absentee parents and just leave their accounts idling behind an oak tree.
The absentee parents who can kidnap them. That would be awesome. Okay, we are getting some questions in chat, so I'm gonna actually
we gotta read those questions. Gotta read those
questions.
Sorry guys.
And then let's go ahead and do this. So one I see is, what if shiny pals had a chance of hatching an extra shiny, like twins?
Wait,
like twins.
Twins. Like a chance of a double hatch?
Dude, yes.
So like that's one egg has two inside. Is that how twins work? Dude. With like chickens? Like are there chicken twins?
IRL, I don't know if there are chicken twins. Let's look it up.
Twins are like a mammal phenomenon only, right?
Are there
but listen, I'm not trying to
in eggs.
Listen, I know that like Pow Vista doesn't equal science, okay? Because oil workers hatch out of an egg, all right? All right, I know that it's not like science, but like a double hatch would be sick.
A scientist with literally a coat and glasses.
Yeah. Imagine, okay, so like a double hatch is like a chance that you have a double hatch. Yeah. But then there's a chance you have a double hatch shiny, and when you have a double hatch shiny, they're like super shiny or something. They're like Super Saiyan 3 shiny.
Yeah.
They have like long mullets and like an aura around them.
That's so crazy, bro.
Okay, I meant if you added shiny eggs, they could have a chance of super shiny. Oh, that's another good idea.
Super shiny.
So now, what if we have super shiny eggs, and that has a chance of mega shiny?
Yeah.
And then a mega shiny egg has a chance of an ultra instinct shiny.
Ultra instinct shiny.
It just keeps going up and up, kind of like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Wow.
Now that's a good idea.
Dude, it'd be really cool. So do you have plans of making pals be able to be larger? Or maybe some pals have a certain max size, like Plop has a smaller max size, but then an Embermaw has a max size at level 100 of just a tower.
I love that. I love that.
Like, that'd be awesome.
It's literally just a technical challenge. We'd love to do that.
Isn't it just a scaling? Isn't it just scaling? Or no, because you also have to make giant Embermaws who have giant hitboxes, right? And how soon, sorry, I'm hitting you with a lot of stuff. How soon can we have pals fight each other and be able to attack pals that are on roads? That's what I want for the absentee parents to find their dead pal hanging from a pole post.
Oh my god! Like a head on a spike, a head on a like just a massacre graveyard, like a pile of dead. All right, that'd be this. Okay, so let me answer a quick question about quality of life from Jay. So I'm aware that the Steam client is like probably the most janky game I've ever played in my life. Like,
wait, the Steam client?
Whoa, watch out! You're killing.
The Steam client is awesome. I'm trying to kill them.
Okay. But it has low quality of life. Like it's basically an app turned into a Steam. Like you have to click all this stuff.
But dude, imagine. Okay, yeah, it'd be sick if this was QR.
Yeah.
No, QE, or you could hotkey those. Dude, that would make it OP though. The mobile players will be fucked for the rest of eternity, bro.
Well, mobile players can just go super fast, just like any other game.
Yeah.
Probably like.
Imagine if I could use 1, 2, 3, 4 to change between these. Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine.
I agree.
Instead, 1, 2 is person, and 1 is inventory, which is kind of cool.
I agree.
And 3 is that. Go ahead.
Oh, is it 1, 2, 3? See, I don't even know because I'll be honest, I don't even play.
4 is chat. 5 is battle pass, and then 6 is 5 is battle pass. 4 is the.
I didn't even know these.
Why is 4 not the Powdex? 3 is.
It should be. It should be.
Wait, 4 is chat, 5 is battle pass, 6 is...
Listen, we didn't allocate a lot of time to making the Steam client super amazing.
I see a huge potential though with the Steam client.
I agree.
Honestly, on the same level as the mobile. Go ahead.
I think there's a large number of players that are getting it on Steam.
Yeah.
I think there's even an opportunity. Now, hear me out here. Okay, I was going to take it too far and say we make the client cost money on Steam to like help support more quality of life changes, but at the end of the day, it's just better to keep it free because enough people are buying battle passes that it's all working out.
Yeah.
Who is your challenger over here? Okay, it looks like Chuck G's trying to kill you.
Okay. Okay, well, do I have any items to lose? Let's see. Okay, now
Jay says he likes the Steam client. The whole problem is just we have only so much time right now, and we're trying to prioritize the most important things to get the most people playing, because when there's lots of people playing, the game is way funner than when there's just one Tanoshi running around and like one of my kids are playing.
Yeah.
I like the current version of the game right now where there's lots of people.
How did that hit me?
Oh, that's another problem. The thing where the screen shakes when you die, that's so annoying.
No, I always thought that's cool. It reminds me of blowing up in Battlefront 2 when a mine goes off and the whole screen just goes, ugh!
That's hilarious. Well, I guess it's a feature, not a bug then.
Watch your profanity. Damn it, dude. Sorry about my language, dude.
Darn nabbit.
Darn nabbit.
I know, because Ada might watch this one day.
Oh, dude, so true. And we want to keep future adult Ada away from bad words.
Yes, and same.
No, I really do need to learn how to bridle my tongue, dude. It's especially funny when I see like my mother-in-law liking Instagram posts where I'm like cursing my mouth off, dude.
Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. So when you're at your mother-in-law's house, do you swear?
No. My brain just kind of knows like this is not. It's sort of like in church. I'm not gonna be like saying fuck and bitch and stuff. It's just kind of in my brain to bridle my tongue there.
Are there any other unique situations like that where you would have no problem bridling your tongue?
No, I mean church, my in-laws' house.
What if you just think of it as
maybe
a program?
Maybe a kindergarten class?
Yeah. Think of it, just add the stream to that list of things.
So add the stream, dude. I don't
pretend your pastor, your mother-in-law, and and all my children and all the children you know are watching.
I know for a fact I can do it because even though I do curse in front of Dad, during the stream when I had my dad on, our dad, I naturally did not swear. I naturally just did not swear. I found other words. Oh my gosh, where's my piece of paper? You take over.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to answer a question I've been waiting to answer from Jay, which is focusing on server stability. Yes, that's a big focus. I mean, right now the game works, okay? I mean, I know it can get pretty laggy sometimes, and we're still working on that. But the big thing is that we want more people to find out about the game. That's why I've spent so many hours this last week working on this new video that is it's a banger of bangers. If this video doesn't get at least 50K views, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm probably gonna have to just lay in my bed for like 2 days and cry because I've worked so hard on making this next video about Shinies go viral and bring a lot of people into our game. The servers are good enough to where we can put out enough servers if we get hundreds of players coming in that we can at least keep the game afloat. And if, let's say, like, we get 1 million people playing and there's just no way we can, the game can run, then, like, we might have to, like, shut down for, like, 1 day or something, or, like, make it so that only people who currently play can keep playing and new people can't sign up or something. But that would be a good scenario when we have millions of people wanting to play. And it's very unlikely that it'll be millions. But I'm looking more for hundreds. Okay, let's start with hundreds, then we'll go to thousands, then we'll go to hundreds of thousands. That's the answer to Jay on the thing. Pets being stuck. We're working on that. That's a pathing issue. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a bug where pals, when they were trying to get a item that was on a different platform in the power plant, they would crash the entire server for everyone, which was obviously a huge problem. And unfortunately, the fix for that problem caused another problem, which is that they just get stuck in general. Good news is at least the server doesn't crash for everyone when someone's pal is trying to pick up like a piece of gold that's on the other side of the power plant. There's an issue with where there's a bunch of fires. We are working on that. Thankfully, that is a...
What do you mean bunch of fires?
So it's a client-side issue. So like what that means is if your device, like the slower your device is, the worse it's going to be. And it basically the graphics for the fires are just super resource intensive.
Oh, so if there's a bunch of fires, it'll lag up the entire game?
Only for the person that's seeing them. So it would be nice.
So as long as you don't see them.
I mean, we could just have an option that, like, an easy fix would be like have an option just like don't show other people's fires
or animation or like lower graphics basically.
Yeah, basically like invisible fires or something would be like one way to fix that. But obviously we want to make the fires.
Dude, well, how about we just do a public service announcement where we let everyone know, like, the best way to do fire making is cooking. It's not by making fires.
Yeah,
but that's not a way for a developer to tell you're playing it the wrong way.
But
you're playing
the truth is the experience rate is much faster of making fires.
What? Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Well, think about it. Well, if you have the logs.
Well, let me tell you, getting
you have 25,000 oak logs.
Well, look at this 250,000 of fur logs.
Yeah.
And I bet that's not the most of the game.
You know what quality of life thing I would love?
Look at this, dude. Look at my
that's
food,
so
bro.
cool.
All right, so let's see for raw serpents. Let's see what the XP rates are for somebody with level 68
it's
fire.
It's definitely... Oh, don't lag the game for everyone.
So 140, dude. I get more than an
So if you have unlimited serpents...
Look at this. 140 versus... I got more XP for every serpent than every log. You know what I mean?
Wait, he's got 43,000.
Wait, what?
So
Chuck G or what?
Chuck G's like using your account as like a billboard to show everyone his items. Look, 43,000 oak logs.
That's funny. You could like force players into to be a billboard to show.
So that's another quality of life that would be nice, right? If we could make it so that you actually have to accept a trade. That'd be nice.
I know, because it is annoying because you're doing something and somebody can literally trade you while you're doing something. I don't know if it
Can I share a story with everyone about the day that the game blew up a couple days ago where there was hundreds of people?
Oh, yeah.
The way I knew, one way that I knew it blew up is we have a channel in our internal dev Discord for player reports.
Yeah.
And I can just read you the player report that came in. I don't think it's too private. I'll anonymize the name. But I just knew, I was like, okay, there's players in the game because this is actually happening. So here is the player report. So it said, yes, you're getting a swift block. And then the other player said, oh, cursing, you're getting banned. And then the same person got banned by someone else, got like blocked by someone else, and they were saying loser. And then,
wait, there's a way to report players?
Yeah, so you just click on their chat message. No, you click on it.
Okay, so I click on their chat message. I go to...
you just click on it.
Right. Steven, have you not chatted in this chat yet?
I don't think I have.
I want to report you. Can you chat?
No, don't report me.
Report you? Why not?
Please don't report me. No, I'm just kidding. Here, I'll put test at the bottom.
So what do I do?
Your report has been received.
No, but like, do I type something?
No, you just report.
I just report.
So it's because Apple requires that in order to have an in-game chat. There has to be a way to block and a way to a way to report. Yep, that's nobody. I recognized him immediately with his stylish hoodie. So that was one way. I also got a funny YouTube comment that was like, "Help! I don't know how to equip the skateboard, and people are killing me." So it was probably pretty busy on those first couple of days when the TikTok was really blowing up and got like 35,000 views in the first day or something. Which, by the way, 35,000 views isn't that crazy compared to what some other people get. And I think we can really scale this up and get lots of players interested about the game. I think it's just the problem is there's all this information about how fun the game is, and it's so hard to like communicate that to someone else and to get them to understand how great the game is. So if we can boil it down into these short videos that people instantly see things they recognize and things that would be fun, like hunting for shinies, like battling other players, training your skills.
Yeah.
Having a game where the progression actually means something and you can keep rare items that grow in value over time. That's the kind of stuff we're trying to communicate. But let's see.
Having a story that mode or campaign, just a journey for the player to go on the same way as Pokemon would be so cool. I think you have a great opportunity to have these like main towns be kind of guiding the player in a specific journey. Pow Vista has a great opportunity to
Pokemon's obviously the inspiration. The cutscenes are exactly like the Pokemon cutscenes where you have players come.
Really? I guess so. I never thought of it like that.
What would you change about things the way they are right now? What
would I change about
Or
things?
Another question, if you don't want to answer that one, would be, what's your favorite like memory of like a Pokemon story that you would think that kind of story would work in Pow Vista? The ice caves at the end of Johto.
Oh, yes.
Where you have to do that little puzzle with
sliding
the strength
around.
And even like getting Articuno too is similar to that. I love those ice cave puzzles, those tile-based puzzles. I think there's a huge opportunity for that in Pow Vista long term.
Shiny, not shiny hunting, just legendary hunting is what I thought it was so fun that inside of this world that I thought I fully knew because I had beaten the Pokemon League, I thought I had done everything there was in the game. And that all I was going to do is like go do the little side quest that like I didn't do, like you know in Hoenn region when there's like the little news reporters you can fight and then whatever. You know, so it's like Trump working at McDonald's. It's just like a little side quest after you beat this game. But basically, what I loved most was that the developers had still given me post-game content to enjoy in the form of these legendaries like Regigigas or Regice, Regirock, and Registeel in the Hoenn region, where I basically had to go externally outside of the cave to have any chance of like finding out how exactly these puzzles work. It was almost cool that I had to go into like the wiki where players have unlocked this like crazy part of the game.
Okay, so you liked the fact that there were these weird nondescript rocks that have braille on them and you have to figure out how to...
Dude, and I thought they were just useless for the longest time. But it was like a puzzle that the developers left for the players. Of course, that's all post-game content, and I think what Pow Vista needs right now is just game content.
Exactly.
But
we have plenty of post-game content. You can hunt every shiny, and then after that you can get every super shiny.
Right.
And then every mega shiny. Pretty soon it'll take more time than the atoms in the universe. It'll take more time than the number of atoms in the universe to collect all the shinies.
Dude, my question to you is, why is there not a shiny for every single POW?
There is, besides chickens.
Besides chickens?
Oh, you mean the Battle Pass POWs?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a debate that we've already had in the Discord, but I really think if...
They're trying to crash the game on purpose.
I know. Let's see if they can crash the game. Well, at least we'll have like the developer can, we as the developers can look at this and use it for testing material. But it feels like I'm getting burned alive right now, both on my phone and in the game world. So I think what everyone was frustrated with was that you can't have like this 1 in 100 chance for an egg that there's only like 100 eggs in existence for.
Right.
And it's possible no one gets the shiny. You designed a shiny for no reason, and the window of opportunity is gone. No one got the shiny. You wanted the shiny. There's no way you can get a shiny.
Yeah.
Even if you played 40 hours a week, your entire life, you would never get all the shiny.
You would never reintroduce it just once for the opportunity for someone to get a shiny, or no?
No, but let me explain how how we can solve it.
How can you solve it?
All you have to do is have a way to be able to get the shiny
post
the end of the battle pass. So here, a good example right now would be Pumpkin Plop, okay? And let's say you can get shiny Pumpkin Plop. Well, there has to be some way that you use Pumpkin Plop to get you access to get the shiny Pumpkin Plop. And that way, Pumpkin Plop isn't devalued because you're not making more Pumpkin Plops, you're making more shiny Pumpkin Plops.
Yeah.
And pretty soon it'll be easier to get a shiny Pumpkin Plop
than it is
to get Pumpkin Plop. Even though at first it's going to be much harder to get a shiny Pumpkin Plop because whatever the access that's given to you is going to still be like a very rare drop rate, right?
Right.
So, so that would solve. I know I'm talking pretty vaguely right now, but like let me just conceptualize it in more concrete terms. So like, for example, let's say Pumpkin Plop gets you into Pumpkin Plop's hideout.
Yeah.
That's like somewhere hidden on OG Island that you have to follow a tile puzzle to get to, and you have to have them with you to get in.
Yeah.
And once you're in, there's some way that you can do some kind of puzzle in there to like get more Pumpkin Plop eggs, but they only have a chance of either hatching shiny or hatching nothing, or you know, some equivalent of that. That's a way you could have shiny versions of everything without making it impossible to get a shiny.
Wow.
What do you think?
I think that's an option to have.
Okay, you'd rather just do raw dog it, 1 in 100 chance that you can get shiny.
I think there should be, just like Deoxys, I think there should be shinies that have never been gotten and never will be. I like the idea of if you can go into the game and you can see, okay, literally no one got the shiny.
That is a good point.
The player base has very clearly spoken in the Discord that they hate the idea of there being a...
Well, guess what? Other player bases have spoken about shiny locking and they hate it. People hate shiny locking.
What's shiny locking?
So there's certain legendaries in the newer Pokemon games that they shiny lock and they just
What does that mean?
They just say, sorry, can't get the shiny.
What?
There's certain Pokemon where they're like, sorry, if you want this shiny, there's no chance you can get it. Only way to get it is through this limited time event or something like that.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
That's another thing is we could have the Battle Pass actually give like the shiny item.
The Battle Pass could give the shiny item.
The Battle Pass could just straight up give the shiny.
You know what? Pokemon has done something similar to that.
Yeah.
Pokemon has definitely done something similar to that. What is happening with these? What is this guy doing?
Okay. Chuck also has a great idea, which is having...
The bull is here.
Imagine like a shiny stone that you can just give your pal and it turns it shiny. Like a shiny stone that you give your pal and it becomes shiny. The only problem with that is that then like it cheapens the rare shinies. You know what I mean? Like the shinies that are hard to get.
It cheapens
so the like rare if you could just give any pal a stone and it turns into a shiny, then you could just give a Skeleton pal a shiny and it turns into... You get what I'm saying? If you
right. It cheapens all the shiny. So a shiny stone would have to be one of the most like rarest things in the world. It would have to be like a very, very rare thing.
It would. All right, let's do a fight real quick, okay? Let's see who can win.
Me versus you?
Yeah, just based on what we have. Wait, do you have a freaking inventory full of... Dude, my game is lagging so bad right now. Oh, look, someone's got the...
I'm not going to be healing up at all. I'm just going to fight you. I have an electric board, so I should do good against your Tory village. Right?
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, no. Okay, at least I have nothing, so...
Dude, the death animation is so cool. Okay, next challenger, a grass type. Oh, I'm gonna be fucked.
Hey, you leveled up?
Wait, no, but my Immermon should be defending me. No! Okay.
By the way, did you notice that bug where the screen flashed white?
Wait, what?
Fixing that. So watch this, watch this. Your screen's gonna flash white. Ready? Are you ready? Stay right there. Watch this. Did you see that?
Whoa, because you entered or exited a room?
I guess it's only entering.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a bug.
That's bad, dude.
Don't it's not that bad. It's just a visual bug.
It's not game breaking.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like...
It is
like
pretty bad. It is pretty bad, and it's something that you don't notice unless there's lots of players. Looks like...
Wait, why is day one a death skill?
I think because it's purple.
What? Dude, what if there was like a skull and bones above your head like in the olden days? Do you remember when we had that?
Yes.
Dude. Yes. And then what if for every time you die, you get like 10k death XP? People would spam die.
What, just put themselves to the slaughter? What if you could like have okay.
What if there's a leaderboard for player kills, dude? PKing.
Okay, imagine. Hold on. Okay, that would be. Hey, we are tracking kills, by the way. We're tracking player kills.
But people would just create another account and then kill them over.
Yes.
And that would be dumb.
That's an incentive problem.
Yeah.
But okay, imagine a construction skill where you can build a conveyor belt from your bank to the furnace that sacrifices pals, and your pals are just on the conveyor belt to the slaughter, and they just go in, and your death XP is just going up. And then here's the best part: what powers the conveyor belt? Another pal is cranking the conveyor belt.
It's literally power.
Like a big pal is like pushing, like in Lord of the Rings, like pushing the battering ram.
Yes.
Wait, is that something in Power World?
Yes, that's all what Power World's about. Oh my god.
Wait, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Well, dude, I could just show you Power World slavery. Let's scroll down right here.
Gosh,
okay, yeah, right here. Dude, look. Look. Exactly what you described.
Wait,
look.
Can you actually do that in the game?
Yes, yeah, I have a world where we can do that. Where it's there. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what was that, dude? Why?
Bro, this is Power World, dude. I'm sorry, but
I haven't gotten that far.
Dude, there's a lot to do, bro. And the way they do it is they just make it like a slope of XP, you know? But in Power World, they let you just go into the settings and say, I want 1 million times the normal XP. Yeah. And you kill one pal and get max level.
Yeah. Think about, like, if you didn't have that Power World trailer to know all that stuff that's in the game, you actually download Power World, you wouldn't know what there is to look forward to. There's nothing in the game that tells you you're gonna get to have a gun factory in this game. Like, there's no indication. Like,
no,
3 hours
the trailer.
3 hours into playing the game, you have no idea there's even a boss. You have no idea there's even. You would have to know from other people, right?
Yeah, or previous experiences, expectations.
Or the trailer.
Yeah,
and the trailer is probably what tells a lot of people, and they tell a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it is important that we have. That we get that message out through really good, high-quality video stuff, because it's so much easier for someone to say yes to watching a video than for them to say yes to downloading a game. And the same goes for Power World. If it didn't have such good word of mouth, you know, you wouldn't like risk $30 downloading it and then grind for hours.
Yeah.
To like find out, oh, it's actually a huge bonus. You can have like gun factories and bosses. So. That's my aim with this big video that's coming out very soon. That is just, I just can't stress how freaking amazing.
Dude, so what, I mean, so does it use those things you were showing me about?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
And it tells it helps someone who's never seen Pow Vista before in their life understand what a shiny is, and it's also just entertaining for someone who already knows what shinies are.
Yeah.
Because it tells the story about the person who got the first shiny by stockpiling and Brahma eggs.
How long does it take you on these though? So you said like hours, literally hours?
Days. And this one I've spent more time than any other because I think it's going to be so worth it, because I think the quality level has been pushed so high that I'm trying to make a video that like you literally can't bring yourself to not watch it.
Yeah.
So like, and I think to do that you have to put a lot of effort if everything's riding on this one video.
Yeah.
And it's going to be depressing if it doesn't do well, right?
Yeah.
But, oh, look at this bug.
So many chickens.
Wow.
Is there any shiny chicken in right now or no?
There's no shiny chicken, but people are stockpiling eggs for the shiny chicken, which will be a golden chicken.
Which will be a golden chicken.
It will.
So the bull just absolutely abused this live stream to show off his eggs.
Your auto trade. He took the billboard.
He took the billboard. No, he says I'm gonna send you a video I make when I finish it to post before I go live. It's more informational stuff about what you can do in Pow Vista.
That's amazing, Double.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because Double's a content creator. He's got thousands, I think,
on TikTok?
over 10,000 on followers on TikTok or something.
That's awesome, dude.
Hatching a PAL should have a history log on the PAL. Like who hatched it and being traded player
That's
to player.
Cool.
That's
Jay,
cool.
That is a sick idea.
I love that.
Dude.
To start, we just need to have...
we need light.
Just like in the PAL decks when you open up and you can see information on a...
What do you think about this?
Well, what if you shine off the wall? That would be a nice...
Oh, like literally like...
Yeah. You can already see it. It does a lot. So in the PAL decks, when you click on an NPC and you can see all of its information, we need to have some kind of thing like that for a PAL where you can see the information on the PAL. We want to be able to equip PALs with skateboards and tools. We want all of this stuff, and it's coming as soon as we can get it. But yes, having the history and having like the original person that hatched the PAL would be just so super cool, because Now, no matter what happens, unless you sacrifice the POW.
I don't know how that works. Yeah, I feel like a total Kid Aram dude right now. Just like, you're ruining it, stop!
Very well lit. I want to move on to the next debate on our schedule, which is, what is more fun? Getting shinies or getting hoodies?
I think getting hoodies is more fun.
Getting shinies is it depressing? Just having so many unwanted children?
No, well, it's part of that, which is like, oh, I feel like I've wasted my time now. Oh, I'm just gonna like jump this for a 1200 XP or whatever. Yeah. By the way, how's the XP calculated with the sacrificing pals?
So it scales up. So as you level up, you get more XP per level.
Right.
That's how it works. So
that doesn't make much sense.
Well, here's how it makes sense. So when someone who has level 1 death, you don't want them to be able to level up all the way to level 11, which is 1 POW sacrifice.
Oh, got it.
So they have much less XP.
Dude, I wish I got to it before you did that.
We could cap it at 1K. Man, what's like another... We need more ways to dispose of POWs besides just sacrificing them, I think. Like
a POW trade, like we could start trafficking them. Or?
Well, I love what someone did in Tori Village, where they have like 4 scientists just chopping the trees. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw that message. Yeah, on Discord.
What if it would be so cool if you could like collect a lot of NPCs and create cool combinations of different POWs and have them do stuff. Right,
but that was 4 different players. But you're saying it'd be cool.
It was one guy with 4. I think it was one guy with 4 accounts.
Understood. Yeah, but still 4 different accounts. You're saying you would want one account to be able to do that.
Yeah, I think.
And have so like cool. one POW. You want one POW fishing, one handing it off to somebody who's making fires and cooking, and then the other guy depositing it.
Yeah.
And then another guy just like freaking skinning.
Well, yeah. I mean, that'd be super cool. I mean, technically that's pretty challenging because just the processing per player is gonna like exponentially start growing if you can just have unlimited POWs each person. But there might be something we can do where like you have like a secret hideout, like secret base from Pokemon style, where you can have a few essential things in like your secret hideout. Yeah. And one of those things is like the NPCs that populate your hideout are your own POWs. Kind of like in Power, where you have a POW box and you can put them in the POW box and they just wander around your base basically.
Yeah.
So that's one solution. Let's see what Double says. Egg drop should be increased and shiny rate decreased to make shiny hunting more fun. At current rate, I would grind all stream for maybe 4 to 5 eggs. That is a good point, that eggs are hard to get. I guess the problem with changing the rates now is just that people already have eggs. And have like been working hard for those eggs, so like suddenly making them much easier.
No, to get. Dude, trust me, that's just bad luck that Double had, Double had.
Yeah. I mean, shiny hunting is brutal.
It's brutal. It's supposed to be brutal.
No matter which way you slice it. Yeah. Because think about it, like hatching pals is honestly, I don't think it's that much fun.
By the way, how do you get chicken eggs? I've never gotten a chicken egg in my life. I've been gifted a chicken, but I don't have a chicken egg.
Okay, so there's a chicken quest. Would you like to do it right now?
Yes, let's do it live on stream.
So it's in Tori Village.
I've definitely done it before, but can I do it again?
Mm-hmm. That was an old version of the quest.
And that's the point?
That's gone, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was an old version of the quest.
Got it.
Wait, did you talk to Hippie Fred?
Hippie Fred?
Do you remember Hippie Fred?
Was he the guy near Tori Village down here who tells you, is this Hippie Fred right here?
No, you'll see.
Does he look like him?
I think you'll enjoy this quest. Ariel laughed at this quest because she thought I was like, projecting myself onto one of the characters in the quest.
I need to guess who it is.
Okay, I'm gonna be the first one to 1722.
Yeah.
I think you have to have some kind of cap, otherwise it's just there's no light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, so what's happening to me right now?
So
Henrietta says Bach.
So Bailey says,
Bailey says, "Hey, we need your help. Our Henrietta stopped laying eggs, and without her eggs, our small family will die from a severe famine." Bach. Wait, my chicken.
Wait, the chicken's on the same squares as Evermore. So Evermore is like, fuck. All right. I'm next.
I'm so hungry, and the sales of my chicken's merch haven't been great. Who knew chicken thieves? Sorry, you chum.
Yeah. Well, I guess like Ariel says, yeah.
Who knew chicken-themed hoodies and skateboards wouldn't sell? If Henrietta doesn't start laying eggs again, we're screwed. Whoa, man. Sounds like your chicken just needs moon clovers. I take them all the time for different reasons. They're magical plants. Oh my gosh. Who's this supposed to be?
Oh,
what the fuck?
Wait,
what the fuck? What? I'm trapped! No!
You got PK'd by Chuck G.
That's so fucked, dude.
Chuck G, how could you, bro?
That's so fucked.
I wonder what loot you dropped. Okay, so you missed the cutscene. The cutscene's over.
So the cutscene's over. So fill in the gas for me. Do I get moon clovers?
Well, look at that glitch. Look, Fred is stuck.
Can you see
them?
No.
So if you restart the game, you wouldn't see it again.
If I restart the game, I wouldn't see him.
Yeah, but just leave them there.
That's so funny, dude. We're bugging out. We're bug testing live. Yeah. Freaking, I hate this, bro. Get out of here.
He's trying to give you a goblin skateboard. Let's get Chuck G once we're in the forest.
Okay, so we need. So what's the purpose?
Let's double team him real quick. Ready?
Double team.
Let's do it.
Wait, which one are you? I'm attacking you.
No, don't attack me.
Can I trade you some health? Some food?
Oh, yes,
So please. The moon clovers are over here.
Yeah, here.
And dude, this guy knows how to teleport. That's crazy. Bro, so...
Yo, Double, what's up?
Fill in for me what's happening
Okay,
here.
so the Goatmen have a starlight flute that he wants. Go get it and he'll let you do the... How do you do that? How do you zoom in?
It's spacebar is whatever the last thing you pressed is.
Oh.
So it's like, I could just...
I see.
Dang it, dude. Forget. Wait, I'm the one trading you because I'm pressing spacebar. Wait, so what is it again?
So you just need the starlight flute. You just need to go get the... Dang it, freaking Chuck G stole it!
He's no flutes. Fuck you, Chuck G. Fuck you.
He's nerfing you. Okay, don't worry. I'll spam quick to get it. Don't worry, it spawns pretty quick.
Oh my gosh.
Quick before Chuck G interrupts.
Oh no! Did you know you could like interrupt people trading?
Yeah, I know. We need to fix it.
So do I go to Fred now?
Yes.
Okay. So now what?
Now you can get the
5 moon clovers to start. The chicken back at the farmhouse. So we need moon clovers, and Chuck G is literally picking them all up.
Well, don't worry. There's other ones, and they spawn quick.
Wait, there's other ones?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Right over there, on the right.
On the right.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even complete the quest on this account. So I'm actually at this step.
Dude, good thing I have the Steam account and I can just friggin' spacebar it. Can I kill? I wish I had a 2H that I could just slam on Chuck G's face right now, dude. He's trying to trade me them. I want to do it myself. Okay, I want to do it myself, Chuck G. Chuck G! Oh my gosh, dude.
Chuck G is quite the character.
Okay, so I can do this quest anytime I want, over and over and over?
No.
Or
once the quest is over, it's done, but you can come and get more moon clovers and trade them for chicken eggs.
Oh!
Indefinitely.
Wow.
So Henrietta will always lay an egg when you give her 5 moon clovers.
Okay, is the frame rate going to be much better now? Okay, the frame rate fixes when you're out of the fire zone.
Those fires really do mess with the frame rate.
Alright, so I have to go give to Henrietta. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Now, Henrietta ate the moon clovers.
Yes.
And now I'm going to get 1 egg. Who are they looking at? Oh, they're looking at Hippie Fred. Chill out, man. You got to trust the moon clovers. Alright, so I got my egg. And they're talking more. Take good care of it. If you skate around with Henrietta's egg, it'll hatch into a chicken. Oh, that's awesome. So this is the quest that's supposed to help people learn how to... what to do with eggs.
Yes, and it might be some people's first POW.
That's awesome, dude.
There you go. There's the question.
Now, would you ever make it so that players literally can't get further into the forest before... Imagine there's like a downed tree or something stopping players from being able to get past the forest.
Until they've...
Yeah, until they've done this, sort of using it as a way to.
So, like one example would be like you need the chicken to somehow get through the forest.
I mean, it could be as straightforward as that, but it could also be like in Pokemon. There's certain things where it's just the gym doors are locked until you happen to have done this other thing. Is that a bad way of preventing?
So that option's totally available for us to do something like that. But the reason I haven't done it yet is because it can be super annoying for people who don't want that.
Yeah.
But there is, right now you have to defeat enemies to get past certain barriers in the game.
But I like that I can use the teleports to get around.
It is nice that you can have custom accounts, that have never unlocked certain things.
Which helps out with the death quest.
So I do like kind of having these cool options.
Yeah.
So that people can have unique styles of gameplay, and it's not like just a, But I still do want some kind of main track that.
Yeah.
And like we already have players go to Embermaw. Once they're at Embermaw, they skate out onto the island behind Embermaw. You know that new island back there?
The island behind Embermaw. Yeah. I hate that I have to mine clay to get past there.
So
because dude, one of my accounts has like 1 XP on mining now because I was forced to.
Well, did you know you could have
traded? Could have ferried.
Well, you just ferry a teleport to him.
Well, yeah, using a different account. Yeah, I know that now.
Okay. Damn. So I basically ruined your account. Were you using like a nature type hoodie to fight Embermaw?
No.
Then someone copied your idea.
Of doing what?
Of only fighting enemies with a hoodie that takes double the damage.
That's not my idea.
Whose idea is that?
That's just dumb. I was doing.
I wouldn't say that's okay. Sorry, I thought that was your idea. It must have been someone else's. So someone's doing a challenge account. I wouldn't call it dumb. Funny. It's a challenge account where they just always use the wrong hoodie every time. I don't think it's that dumb. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it would be cool if there's a defense stat or your health stat. Every time you took damage, you got health XP. That would make it cool. Because you know how like in RuneScape you can set it to defense to go with defense main.
I think we just need moves that only train hit points and moves that only.
I like the idea that taking more damage gives you XP somewhere.
Well, the problem with that is you can force XP on people.
Oh shit, that'd be true. So how about like in RuneScape, how there's certain like I'm gonna go offensive, defensive, neutral, stabby.
Yeah. So all that is we just make different moves that have different weights on how much experience you get. So
right. Yeah.
So right now, there's a certain weight between strength and hit points, right? Like no one cannot go through having 81 strength and 70 hit points. Like everyone has the same ratio.
Everyone will get exactly the same ratio.
But we can make certain moves that are more like that. Maybe the moves that heal you. The moves that heal you give you actually more HP than strength.
Right.
And some could just give you pure strength or pure HP.
Yeah.
So I think one of the things I really want to get into the game are these two-handed weapon mauls.
Two-handed weapon mauls.
That you create with the mining and steel skill, the earth and steel skill. And you swing them at, it's like the KO weapon.
Yeah.
But they're super slow. You walk super slow when you're holding it.
So you have to skate up close to them, and then you switch over, and then boom!
Exactly. And once the animation starts, your
That'd be so cool.
It means like that hit will land, right?
Yeah.
And then
once your animation starts, it lands.
But then once you do it, like now you're like a slow, like and you're
or you have to pull it up out of the ground, and like anyone can hit you.
Yeah. There has to. So
how do you miss it?
And you could have those attacks only train strength. They don't train hit points at all.
Yeah.
So that way, if someone wanted to never get any more hit points experience, they could only use that.
Yeah.
So I think having like cool, different weapons and moves that have different weights on the experience would help enable some of these cool account build ideas.
Yeah.
So I think that's super cool. So
dude, I really wish I could see what type my hoodies were while I'm in bank.
Yeah, I bet we could do that. So we used to have just the name had the emoji in it.
Right? Yeah. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot.
Because think of we used to have that for everything, and that was actually the only way you could check the type is by just looking at the name of it.
Yeah.
I took that out because I just thought it was like spammy. Like it was just like
looked a little too cluttered.
It looked a little like just tacky having the. I just
dude, the UI is really what my magic wand would go to. I think.
So you feel like the UI right now is just
look at it
is one of the limiting factors.
Is it limiting? Honestly, I think it's limiting the virality, dude. If this had a really nice UI, like you want a new player to be able to figure out everything.
I agree with that.
It just looks, it looks like a beta. It looks like... Wait a minute. No way. Oh, I thought that was open. I was about to say, what the fuck is hiding? What is going to be...
Okay, here's my idea for the pyramid, dude. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a combat challenge.
Wait, versus like players or go on?
Not versus players. No, it's
gonna
be it's gonna be something that has waves of enemies.
Oh.
And you have to, and it's gonna be actually hard. And like Phil, you would have a hard time beating it. And you have to use the skate trick defensive switches to even have a chance.
Dude.
Because there's going to be an NPC that can hit you in one hit if you don't have the right thing up.
Yeah.
And he'll take out different skateboards to attack you in different styles.
So almost like a gladiator type of thing?
Exactly. And the achievement will be like either wings or like like the reward will be so worth it. And it'll be like a goal like a fire cape in RuneScape or like Battle Tower in Pokemon.
Yeah. Battle Tower is what I'm imagining is what it's like.
Yeah.
That is so sick,
we could do something more like Battle Tower,
which would
be a little different, right? Like, what the? Wait, how are you able to? Oh, he's on.
Because he's not on the thing. Well, how was he able to hit me while I was talking to somebody?
I know.
F Chuck G, dude.
He looks so sick having the G on his hoodie.
Right, Chuck G,
cool.
OG.
It's so cool. Okay, what do you guys think about this? A skate trick where you can take the items from the other person.
A skate trick where you can thieve, dude?
Okay, so...
Chuck G has an idea, but okay, go on.
Okay, go ahead. Chuck G. No, I want to hear Chuck G. I was going to say something where you could like somehow get the other person's items even though they're quote-unquote safe. By basically you use a buff that like takes away their items. But then
dude, like Thief in Pokemon.
Oh.
You know that's a Pokemon move, right? So Thief is you bump into them and you freaking like put your hand into their pocket, freaking take them.
Pickpocketing would be pretty fun with like the lucky skill or whatever.
Dude, that would be scary carrying around items if somebody could like, because you're a thieving item, you can literally just
you see a sketchy
somebody's just carrying around their like OG hoodie.
It's like you set up an attack. It's like that's
you ask somebody like trade and then like show them via trade.
Yeah.
That's and then you just steal it in front of them.
That's
no. What if the player has to just click something on screen or tap something to alert so that it like discourages AFK?
Oh. Bro. Hey, okay, hold on. Chuck G said.
What did he say? Okay, do I need to open up?
Wait,
press 4?
He said hide and seek in Pow Vista. That's his idea.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
I think awesome. In Genshin Impact, there's this cool game mechanic where you basically have a time limit. The NPCs. So you go up to an NPC, it has a little mini quest, a hide and seek quest.
Yeah.
And it says, I'm going to go hide, find me. Everything goes dark, then it lights up. Now you have to go find the guy, he's in the zone.
Yeah.
But you have a time limit, and if you don't find him in time, you don't win, so you have to try again.
Yeah.
And then he'll go to a different random place.
Did you just see the move I did? I just did like a little spin move. Watch this.
Oh, that is so cool.
That's like, woo.
That is so cool.
Watch this.
Love that. I love the skip when you're like ollie into somebody. I think that's awesome.
Boom!
That is so sick.
Why does it look so cool?
I love it, dude.
Dude, imagine if you could implement
watch me do the camera. Watch me do the camera on it. Here, I'll come to the power plant. I'll do the camera, like the special camera.
Oh, wait, you have it in your account available?
Sorry, I can't because this version of the game doesn't have it.
Yeah, because you have to go into a fake world or what?
I just have to wait for the next version of the game to come out.
Oh.
Because it's not this version of the game.
Got it.
Like
that's so sick. Wait, so you can give those powers to anybody?
I could, and we could have an item that you get that's called a camera.
Oh my gosh!
Or like a drone.
Like a key, do a drone, bro. And it's like you have to be level like 70 electric.
Ooh,
to like craft it and use it.
That's pretty.
Or not to use it, but just to craft it.
That's pretty.
And it costs like a shiny stone. No, I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
Is a shiny stone really something like you're considering? I feel like you gotta spend a lot of time.
Because think about it. What if I had a hoodie stone and it just turns a tentacle into a hoodie?
Wait, what?
Like, what if I have a stone for everything? What if you just have a Skellyfriend stone and turns anything into a Skellyfriend?
Right.
I love that. I love skating up this ramp. And
dude.
Trying not to stop.
I had this idea where what if you can accidentally, so you know the really skinny area? You know the really skinny. Oh, think about this for example.
Yeah.
Look at the screen real quick.
You can fall off.
All right. Imagine you skate up here and then oops, basically, because I skated up here, I fell off the side. And then I go episode 5, Luke Skywalker, down a tunnel.
Yes.
And then that's the only way you progress.
Oh, yeah. So that's like very similar to Pokemon where the Rayquaza... Think about like the Rayquaza
There's certain
tower.
areas where you have to fall down.
Yeah. I love that, and I would love to do that.
And the room looks perfect for it. By the way, genius room idea.
Thanks.
With having the 3D space. It's so cool.
So you actually really like the... do you know one of the inspirations for this was the Phantom Menace
Really?
You know what I mean? Like the.
I was thinking of it as the episode 5.
Well, it looks a lot like that. Yeah. Phantom Menace also probably is inspired by episode 5.
I hope Chuck dies. Okay, good.
Oh, you killed
got
him?
rid of that menace.
Sorry,
who's this, Bardo?
That's me.
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm playing as Schwab, actually.
Wait. What's the difference between Bardo and Schwab?
So Bardo's like an old man. Schwab's, look at his face. Zoom in on his face. See how he's just a little bit...
smiling?
He's just a little, not all the way there like Bardo is.
So he's like special?
I wouldn't say he's special.
He's just on the spectrum somewhere?
I wouldn't say that.
He's like Elon Musk special?
I could say he looks special. I don't think he is, though. But new people would run if people did that. Oh, he's saying a longboard that's two-handed weapon. Penny boards are like daggers since they're
yes, small. Dude, that'd be sick. Dude, I really want, if you're not going to do swords ever, which I think you should do swords.
I think
but
we could.
I would love to just be able to, exactly how he's saying, who's saying that, Jay or who? Yeah, Jay. So, two-handed longboard, just imagine like switching your weapons out and then a DDS with a penny board. Boop, boop.
Hear me out on this, guys.
And then slingshot, I don't know.
Yes, dude, some kind of DDS special tag would be so
That would be so sick.
But listen to me, guys.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Imagine a longboard so long that your pal can go on it.
Dude, yes, the two of you, and then it's a bonus attack, like a heavy attack, and you have to, you tell the pal hop on it, and once you hit somebody, the pal like jumps off, and then you gotta like come and pick him up, and he hops on, and then it's a bonus double attack.
What about you give your pal a grenade, and it goes and it has one last moment. And like you can kill enemies. And you get what I'm saying? So
kamikaze, bro.
So instead of pal sacrifice, you have another use for your pal. That's a great idea. This is basically like a huge brainstorm session, guys. I wish I could make all of these things as quickly as we can come up with these ideas. So we're gonna have to pick the most important things and do them first. And eventually we'll get to everything, right? I mean, I'm a pretty young individual. I've got a lot of years left. I've got tons of time to make this game as great as it can be. One of these days, as the game gains more traction, we're going to make more money, and we're going to be able to hire a bigger team and get lots of things out more and more quickly. And before you know it, we'll have all those great things that we want. But for right now, we got to start out with the most important things. So this is all going on a giant mental list that we will select the most important things, and we've already selected some things that we're working on, and we're working to get them out to you guys as soon as possible. Ultimately, the more players we have, the more fun the game is. That's why I've devoted so much time recently to putting out these videos. Jay says there's an actual PAL that does that in PAL World. Oh, I guess there is.
There is. It's the chicken. It's the parrot.
There's a skateboard in PAL World.
Oh, you're talking about the exploding.
The grenade. Yeah. The grenade.
What department do you think Pow Vista is not lacking in, but something you would want to buff up if you had the budget? What's the next thing you're buffing up? Are you buffing up the coding, the artwork?
Dude, if I had like a partner who could handle all content design, so like so basically there's a lot of systems in Pow Vista that haven't been fully utilized. Like already with Pow Vista the way it is today, you could just make a ton more area with a ton more NPCs, with a ton more hoodies.
Yeah.
So we need like artists and people who add content, a ton more quests, and then me and our lead developer servers offline would focus on like adding new like novel features. Like an example of like a feature versus like content would be like like adding those new types of weapons that we were talking about, or adding new skills.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to coordinate. You really would need someone who's very capable and would probably cost like a lot of money. Too much money that we can't afford right now. And it's a lot of work to find that person. Because you'd have to find someone who is extremely capable and understands the vision.
Yeah.
But right now it's basically, it's just me, the artists, and servers offline doing it as much work as we can, as quickly as we can. Dude, I mean, another crazy unlock, and this is really brainstorming. This is like basically impossible. But it would be amazing if we could turn it on with a magic wand.
Yeah.
It's just somehow making a way for like players to be able to create their own stuff in Pow Vista.
Yes, dude. Like a skate park or like a house, or do you read about the real estate or no?
I did, and I love that idea.
Bro,
no, that's a great idea.
Auction it off, 10 houses.
I love that. I absolutely love that idea, and I think we should do it. I seriously think we should do it.
Imagine an auction that takes place for 7 days where everyone can go up to Mayor Nile, who's auctioning off land to raise funds for Pow Vista, and you can put down your auction, and you see on the public leaderboard the top 10 people. So all you have to do is squeeze out the 10th person, and then that happens over and over until people, like, it's decided who gets those 10 pieces of land. And it costs Pow Bucks.
That's a good, because, like, is there some version of that where it could use gold instead, or probably not?
Well, you could use gold if you wanted, but then just the veteran players get it, you know?
If you just think about the difference.
Or, you don't want pay to win, because we want to keep pay to win out of it.
I wouldn't call that pay to win because it's like a premium special feature that's specifically designed for that. Yeah. I think it would be pay to win if you could play the game to get a house, or you could just play Pow Bucks to get the...
Pay to home.
Pay to live, just like real life. What should the eviction notice be? So if someone buys should it be a monthly rent for the house?
Monthly rent.
My one trepidation, or I should say fear with this would be just that other people have tried player housing and it just has never worked in another
Player housing has never worked in an MMO before?
Yeah, well, the biggest problem is just that people go inactive and there's just a bunch of ghost homes.
Yeah. Which is why you have to pay rent every month, and if you don't, it gets auctioned off. Imagine there's one place, and you have to, and the auction is not just to buy it, but to rent. So the auction price goes up, and you only have enough funds for one
Pow Bucks mortgage. So it actually is you will win, but there's Pow Bucks interest.
So it's like the winner is really just the biggest loser, literally.
Who has the highest monthly Pow Buck bill? We'll have a leaderboard of who spent the most Pow Bucks every month. Honestly, we should do that right now.
Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Who supported the game the most or hatched the most eggs?
Does anyone know why that Cyclops is resurrecting out of the darkness?
Wait, what?
Do you see that where the Cyclops kind of floats out of the darkness?
Oh, are you talking about they don't keep on falling? Because that's for everyone.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need to fix that.
Because I want them falling all the way down.
For me, the Cyclops sometimes respawns down in the pit and then walks up.
Oh, and then walks back up. I've seen that happen.
But now it's not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. So.
I wonder what causes that, because it really does not happen all the time.
I bet it's the game thinks that the Cyclops is where it died, and now it's walking.
Bro, we pushed that. We did a double team on that guy, and he flew far, dude.
Really I would love if you could just knock them all the way down to the pit.
I know.
And you still see some of them still falling because it's an infinite.
or you know how there's there's NPCs up there. Imagine you saw just NPCs falling off.
I would love that. Yeah, we definitely need that. How hard could that be?
Dead bodies constantly.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
Oh my gosh.
We definitely need that. We could totally do that too.
My question is, wait, did you just take Oh wait, no, there's the Cyclops.
Because once an NPC is falling, it's no longer needs to be an NPC. It can become a fake NPC.
Imagine if it was a ragdoll effect where it just started.
So that was a big thing I wanted to add. That's a big thing I wanted to add, and I think we could do it. I don't know how it would look. I can't even envision it, but it's not that hard.
Do these bodies have physics? You have to give it a skeleton.
Guess what? Everything we could do.
Does it have
so
a skeleton?
much
unlocked.
Yes, it has
untapped potential.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's in Unity, dude. So we can turn this into a first-person shooter. You can do anything. It's not like we're limited.
Dude, imagine there's a building you can go into to play laser tag, and it's in Pow Vista, and you're a first-person shooter.
Okay,
that'd be sick.
So this is an example of we would never do that. But I'm telling you, we could anything's possible, right? So
it's just I was coming at it from the perspective for the last 4 years that we are always stuck at this perspective. Well, no, this perspective and this perspective. I never realized that you legitimately have the perspective to make this into a first-person shooter in this world.
Yes, you can.
That's so
cool. We could change it so the mouse controls the camera. We could do anything. And all the quests would still work, all the combat. The only thing, I don't know how the tile-based movement would be if you could rotate the camera.
Right, the rotating camera would have to be a 90 angle.
Well, it could be like RuneScape style. So you know how in RuneScape you press the arrow keys to turn the
yes,
camera?
yeah.
So you could do that. You could also have diagonal movement.
Your movement would still... Well, do not add diagonal movement. I think
that's
what ruined Pokemon.
I actually wanted to do it.
Really?
But I chose not to.
Because it sucked.
Yeah, it just looked bad.
Just felt not like Pow Vista, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, in X and Y when they introduced diagonal movement, I was pissed, dude. It just did not feel like Pokemon.
Do they have diagonal in X and
ruins, Y? Yeah, in Pokemon X and Y.
I didn't realize
it ruined the feeling of like puzzles and stuff. Suddenly, nothing made sense because all the NPCs were still on this tile thing, and like I could even roller skate in X and Y where you're not even on the grid anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, bro, this is so dumb. It just feels uncanny.
So that whole thing was my whole reason for trying to set lots of limits on Pow Vista. So
lots of limits.
So even though we're unlimited because it's in Unity, you can literally turn this into any kind of game you can imagine.
Self-imposed
You could turn it into Fortnite. You can make Battle Royale. You could do anything.
Dude, that would be so fun.
You can make gliders. You could turn it into, you could put like the Breath of the Wild puzzles in here. You could do anything.
Yeah.
But the reason I set these limits is because the problem with being able to do anything is that you get lost and you end up doing nothing.
Exactly. You get lost and end up doing nothing.
But with this tile-based movement, with the kind of the established rules we have, like the things you expect to see in Pow Vista, at least there's like a starting point, and then we can build on that and make more stuff.
Yeah.
And also, if you do anything and everything, you end up just kind of like not having an identity as a game, right?
Wow.
But like the camera thing is a great example where we can kind of bend the rules in a cool way.
Yeah.
Where you could have a special item that bends the rules, so it's not just like the roller skates.
I like the idea of having someone could have a imagine in your Pow Dex, there's an upgrade, or maybe everybody has it, where you just click on open up the Pow Dex, go to the camera, and then your player pulls out like a smartphone, and then you are from the angle of your player's eyes, and you can take a picture, or you can do selfie mode.
Okay.
And you can take a picture and it stays in your Pow Dex, that screenshot.
I love that idea. That's great. That's a great idea. Okay. Let me ask you this.
It's kind of a dumb idea.
What if we have
such a waste of resources?
No, it's great. No, it's great. So think about the camera idea where you have a drone. So so think about this. You have to have different tiers of cameras. So
what if camera emoji was a skill? Video production.
That would be pretty cool.
Influencing skill.
Someone's just like spam taking pictures to get the experience. How would you trigger?
But no, there would be like take a picture. It's like a death quest. Take a picture of a tree. You go around the Pow Vista and find specifically the molten tree, and then it's like Pokesnap. How if it's not inside the image, then you don't get, and then you get a certain rating on how good your photo is.
And you have you have like a newspaper executive who's like Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man where you have to take the pictures to get the.
And then you like.
And then they're like, "How are you taking all these? How are you getting so close to Spider-Man to take these pictures?"
Okay, this would be such a bad waste of like.
What if it's like, no? Listen to this though. No, listen to this quest. Take a picture of Ember Ma while you have 1 HP or something. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh!
And be 1 foot away from him, or
like in combat.
Yeah, 1 tile away.
Dude, that'd be crazy. Okay, that's all stuff for like 3 years down the line, right?
But I mean. Listen, I mean, it could be 3 years. It could be.
The drone idea does sound sick, though, and that sounds like a high-level photo skill.
It is a
camera skill.
It's a how did you ever in school like have to like sort everyone's names in alphabetical order, and it kind of like hurts your brain because you have to figure out how to sort. Have you ever had a to-do list and you have to rewrite it with the priorities in the right order?
Okay, yeah, right.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, that's just what basically life is with developing a game because.
Yeah.
You have to. It's not like, oh, I see the trash needs to be taken out. I better take it out now. It's more like, okay, there's like 9,000 trash cans.
Yeah.
And it's like I have to choose which ones smell the worst, and I need to start with those. And then like, okay, if we bought a dumpster, we might not have this problem in the future. So I think I'm just gonna ignore all this and go buy a dumpster.
Yeah.
And it's like that's kind of what it feels like with Pow Vista because there's just literally 900,000. Different angles you can take.
900,000.
I think
angles.
so. I think there's more.
It's like a tree where there's tons of branches.
Yeah.
And you can go down the branches, but there's going to be more little branches that stem off the branches.
Yeah. And you have to be able to just choose the coolest things. Okay, so the switch from Unity to Unreal Engine. So yeah, the only reason we wouldn't do that is because it's so much work and you literally wouldn't even notice, and if you did notice it'd probably be a problem. If we switch to Unreal Engine and okay,
it's not
Unreal Engine strengths are basically for games that are more realistic,
3D,
right?
AAA type,
and it's also super expensive. It's like a huge percentage of your revenue, and I think it's totally worth it because Unreal Engine's incredible. If your game is like a realistic graphics, and I guess you could do kind of like the Minecraft, you know, those cool Minecraft shaders where it's like, so like having mods would be super cool for Pow Vista, and I would love to somehow unlock that where like people who are really passionate can just make tools like an experience tracker or, you know, hyper realistic graphics. That's cool. But yeah, we wouldn't have to switch to Unreal Engine to do that though, because even Unity has some pretty cool options.
Yeah.
But anyway, imagine you're editing a video in Premiere and you have to move that, like you spend 400 hours editing the video and there's a million layers of tracks. Now you have to move that giant project into Final Cut Pro. And you have to just take or imagine if you've made a giant song in Ableton Live and you have to move that into Fruity Loops FL Studio.
That's annoying.
Now imagine it's not 100 tracks. Imagine it's like 100,000 tracks. So it's a lot of work.
Does it use the same language or no? I mean, it's just different.
No, it's completely different.
It's basically. I think your analogy is probably one of the best analogies you could have to that.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's like moving. It's like moving your house.
It's like moving your house.
You have to take everything down one by one, and then you have to put it all back in the new thing.
So it's only worth it if you have a house that would be adding more value.
To me, it's like, what problem are you trying to solve by switching to Unreal Engine? Like, what are you going to be able to do that you can't do now in Unity? The type of game I wanted to make at the time was just a pixel art game, and I added 3D later on.
Right.
So I didn't know
you were originally going to do a 2D.
Yes, it was originally just going to be a 2D game.
I think I remember playing the... No, it was always 3D. No, it was always at least popping out 3D. So it was at least popping out.
By the time you saw Pow Vista, it had gone through months of development already.
Wow.
So yeah, this is totally flat. So
that is a cool style, I gotta admit though. Imagine.
It does look, I know, I showed it to everyone on the day of the OG release and they're like, we like that better. At least someone said that.
It looks like a cleaner... No, I really like how it looks right now.
It looks clean, but I mean, compare it, like you can compare it on the stream right now. I mean, what has more potential? The novelty wears off.
The novelty
with anything, when you first see it, you think, oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
So this is when they're Pokemon sprites. I started out with just using Pokemon placeholder sprites. And the whole idea, look at this is me showing a bug where I couldn't pick up items. But you can see like the options for what you can put on a skateboard are much lower when you have only a few pixels. You definitely couldn't have an OG skateboard with that resolution.
Yeah, I wish this room was set up in a place where I could see other people like from.
I agree.
Because like can you just recreate the room in a cooler place?
Oh man, we're lagging pretty bad.
Yeah. Because I want to be able to see all the people in the back like doing their mob training.
What if we just
I can't even exit the room.
I know,
dude.
We're lagging pretty bad. What if you could just zoom your camera out far enough to see everything?
Oh, dude, with my scroll wheel?
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Would that solve the problem?
No. Well, it's not a problem. It's just a quality of life thing.
But you could see everyone.
Who hit me? What?
Yeah, this is lagging.
Bro, I need to get in touch with the developer of this game, dude. This is ridiculous.
That is me.
I can't believe a game I've paid so much money into.
Well, we're I know.
I can't
wow, $200 game. I think. Honestly,
oh my gosh! I'm literally gonna get assassinated here, and I have boards that I need to like.
Honestly, even with all the lag, dude, I'm just like, as we're skating through Rancho Obama, I'm just like, it's so unreal that this game is reality, dude. I'm so happy.
It really is fun.
Watch out! I saved you.
I can't move!
Oh.
You have to avenge me.
He's hiding on the sand.
You took all of my electric
He's not taking it.
He's not taking
it. Just come back. Wait, his Skellyfriend's taking it.
Skellyfriend, stop!
Are there two of you?
The fuck? No, there's I don't know who that other person is, but
that's another person? Oh, that's Coping Lawyer. What's up, Oliver?
Coping Lawyer!
Still live. Awesome. Yeah, whatever happened to Tim? Could he not make it?
Imagine he hatched this egg and it turned out to be a shiny.
Is Tim
Tim said, "Can Luna come to the house? Is it safe for her?" And I said, "Yes." But I replied 2 hours after, so I think he might have just bailed. I don't know.
It's okay.
I also got some missed calls from him. I should actually respond to that right now.
Okay, well there you go.
I'll be right back.
I'll take over the stream. Okay, so I would love to do a let's do a bank tour for Tanoshi. Okay, so let's see. In fact, let me check out his Powdex. So as we can see here, he's got a full 31 out of 31 skateboards, 27 out of 31 hoodies. Let's see what he's missing here. It looks like he's doing them in order, so he's missing... Oh, look at that Emperor hoodie. It's all messed up. I gotta fix that. He needs a Slime hoodie, Emperor, Thundermane, and Cyclops. Coping Lore wants me to hand him Phil's Shiny. Man, I wonder what it's like to have a Shiny. I'm not gonna hand it over, but I'm just gonna take a look at the Shiny. What's going on over here? What is this item? Oh, is this one of the pals? Yeah, this is Phil's pal. That's kind of a funny thing that pals are like invisible when you drop them. This is incredible. So he's got 66 nature. Wow. I might as well put him to chop right now, right? Oh, why does he do that? Oh, they chop like that? Well, that's a bug. That's a huge bug. Tanoshi house tour win. Well, this is...
What did you say?
Coping Lore says Tanoshi house tour win. I think this is the house tour right here. This is a lot of it right here.
Yeah, Coping Lore asked for a freaking setup tour for this longest time.
I think we should share with everyone some not a lot of people know your history of being a map editor for Pow Vista.
Yes, map editing.
Can you share with everyone what was your first interaction with ever editing a map for Pow Vista, and what was it like?
It was first I needed to learn how to use Blender because Blender's the 3D animation software that Pow Vista was kind of created in as a world.
Exactly.
Steven gave me some green tiles. Steven gave me some
gray tiles.
Some gray tiles.
Like bricks.
Exactly. So then with these assets, and he even gave me a program called Pixel. What was the
A-Sprite.
A-Sprite. And it's a pixel editing software. All it is basically imagine Photoshop, but you only have like 16 pixels to work with. And you can create like little you can edit what's called tile maps or what
exactly.
Tile maps, is that what it's called?
Yeah, so there's one big image.
There's one big image and then because it's pixel art, it's like easy to do, I guess, but the program will take those like certain cropped parts of the image and paste it on.
Exactly.
So learning all of that was the very beginning. Learning how that all worked was the very beginning. But then was the fun part.
Did you pull an all-nighter?
I pulled lots of all-nighters. Dude, I was bedridden. I had just fallen off a cliff and broken my ass. And I literally shattered my butt bone.
Wow.
My left butt cheek was in pieces. And I was bedridden working on Pow Vista. And I'd stay up pretty late. Yeah.
Wow.
I had nothing else to do. I was literally crippled.
Wow. So Pow Vista saved your life. No, no.
Pow Vista.
I still remember the first cave you made, and I thought it was like such an eye-opening thing for some reason when I like went in the cave.
Yeah.
Where I was like this.
Oh, I remember doing that too.
And
where
you made like a cool
teleports.
river. You made like a cool river. Yeah. We could create teleport. You create little ramps. You create a little city.
Right, with all the little assets. I remember getting free assets from like some store that don't even make sense in Pow Vista. Like, and then like imagine like Gary's Mod or Chained Together where there's all these assets that are... Do you know what Chained Together is?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so Chained Together has like a world full of all the...
yeah, it's basically only up except for its...
Exactly, just the most random assets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, you did an incredible job starting out, and like we were just still exploring, still trying to figure out what Pow Vista was even going to be like, right?
Yeah.
Like I gave you like a little hand-drawn map thing, I think, as like inspiration, but we were just like, okay, let's try to flesh out this area, but eventually it was like, dude,
I created too much.
There's no way I can like fill out this world. So I just started with scrapped it, and we just made OG Island for like the first release, for like the initial release.
Right.
And then you actually you made Tory Village. I don't know if you remember.
I made Tory Village.
Let me show you. I'll show you the proof right now.
Wow, I did not realize this.
First of all, while we're on the topic of maps, that was one of the problems. Was that?
Oh, this is sick. That perspective, that orthographic. Yeah. So that's another thing which is funny. Like all the different.
Check this out, guys.
So sick.
Do you notice anything here? Check out this old school UI design from Phil. Phil's had a UI design.
Wait, what? I want to see this. I haven't. So this is from 2021?
This is from circa 2022, I think. Hold on.
I drew that?
This is
on my
3/28/2022. So this is post OG beta. So this is like right after the OG beta happened.
Dang. So what? So let me see this.
Oh, that's a shop interface idea. So this was the original OG island, by the way, guys. Do you guys kind of recognize some of the main features, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I'll just look into this. I'll just look into that. Yeah, I can see it.
Like, do you see the pond where the tentacles would be at the top? Tory Village. I'm going to scroll down here to show. Oh, here it is, dude. Here it is.
Did I make that bridge?
Yes, you did.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm proud of myself.
And actually, because look at this. This was like what we thought we were going to have after Tory Village. So this is. Do you guys recognize the shape of Tory Village kind of going on here? Do you see kind of the shape taking form? This is how Tory Village initially looked.
Right.
And look, I was like making up names.
Human farmland. I remember it was so much open space over there, and I wanted it to be a giant field and stuff.
I can't believe how much it like fleshed out over
Wait,
time.
but you really turned that into...
I mean, that's Tory Village, dude. Like
right, that is... I thought you had scrapped it fully.
Okay, so guys, this is OG Arena, which existed for a short period of time. In the corner of OG Island. We removed it.
I remember that.
The idea was to make it like a place where you could like fight.
Like a huge fight could go down.
But it ended up just having so many issues. Like there were just so many glitches.
Yeah.
And it was like so hard to manage, and we're like, okay, let's just like
those skate events were fun,
and it's like one of the first things that people saw as they were joining the game, and it was confusing. So we removed it. But
it got used for the forest? Or what?
It never got used
for. It never got used
concept got used for sure. Concepts of a plan. No.
Yeah.
The concept got used.
In the pyramid.
Wow. So this is what Tory Village kind of fleshed out to look like next. But I thought I had a video that was better than this. But this was after I'd made certain changes to it.
Dude, the cow,
this is on the old map. I don't know if you recognize this. Phil, but
wait, should I be like going into Discord and just like scrolling up into our history? That's crazy, dude. I remember that. Okay, so basically I had this idea where there could be in somebody's backyard a meteor that like struck down, and it looks so weird without any shadows, but with the balls kind of scattered around, you can kind of see what it's like. But basically, these balls had colliders on them.
They were big balls coming out right at me.
Meatballs. Like meatballs. And so imagine as a player, you could use the strength ability like in Pokemon, and you would push the boulders out of the way to be able to get your way to the meteor, where I forgot if it opened up into something like it was a spaceship like Dragon Ball Z, or maybe you would mine something out of it. Back then we had mining. You could mine like rock.
Yeah.
And there are like veins in it, and it looked like a lot like old school RuneScape. What's the story behind? What do you remember about me creating this?
I remember the Alien versus Predator type NPC you designed.
Where it like, oh, dude, I remember I designed a ton of scary stuff. But how did I use like free assets? Remember like the anime girl hair? Remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally in the game still to this day. Like,
I love that.
Okay, what about this, Steven?
Okay, what does this give you a memory of?
Dude, I remember finding that.
Dude, the memories come back so crazy when I see that, dude. When I see that little trench for some reason, the memories come back because this is the original Pow Vista map, guys.
Dude.
This is before we made OG Island.
Oh, that's the origin point. That orange point is the origin point of the object.
Oh, there you go. And do you see like the little path that went across? Like, remember that, like the sandy cliffs?
Yes. And I remembered it was so annoying walking over here because you're so slow. You're so slow when you're walking.
Wasn't there like only walking or something? I don't know.
But I remember making that lighthouse, and I wanted there to be like a Pokemon style, like going up the lighthouse.
Oh my gosh, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this.
Very insane.
Okay, you got to tell everyone about what memories does this bring up?
Oh, yes. Okay, I know exactly where this is. So this is off to the right because there's to the left, there's where I was going to place the hydroelectric plant. The hydroelectric plant was that was such basically this went on to be replaced by basically the oil going into the river, which I think is a cooler thing.
Check that out, dude. What is that?
Sorry, this page has nothing on it. These are all of the very basic objects I created because these are not real assets. These are I created objects in Blender just with minimal effort. And this was Hype City. This was supposed to be like Castelia City from the Unova region. If you know what Unova region is, or any of the big cities,
did you make it so that you're able to walk around without it blocking your?
Yes, we created we created like we ended up adding little objects that stopped you from walking behind them, unless we wanted you to walk behind them for some reason.
Do you remember how back then how we had to say if you could walk on a tile or not?
It would either be red or green, and we had this code that every tile had like an invisible color that you could create a specific invisible color.
Hey Tim.
Dude, our brother Tim just got here.
Wrap up this
so we're actually gonna play some Battlefront 2, dude.
You guys have thanks for tuning in.